Hello Virgo, welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into your twin flame reading for you and your person. Alright, connection that you have with someone in love. Okay, and what that connection holds over the next 7 days. I'm going to pull your cards and cards for your person. We'll pull some clarifying cards and some spirits of darkness and light divination deck cards, just to see what kind of spirits might be impacting or at play. Alright guys, so Virgo, you've been having some interesting reads on my channel. You've really been going through it over the last couple of months, but let's see what's going on for Virgo next 7 days. Show me. Alright, you're coming in. 8 of Pentacles, there you go, working. You see your person as a Page of Cups. You desire the Hierophant. What needs to happen is a decision. Your person is coming in as the Magician. They see you as the world. They desire Knight of Cups, and what needs to happen is 6 of Wands. Nice reading. 7 of Swords is at the bottom, but someone in your life is playing treacherous games. Alright? I want to say, Virgo, feels to me almost like... well, let me get into it. I'm starting, because your last few readings, last few weeks, I want to say, you've really been going through it with a person. There's been a lot of power struggle, and yet this one here feels very, like, different. Okay? It may be this is a reading for a different Virgo, or maybe situations have changed, but let's get right into it. Okay? Because, of course, not all readings are going to resonate with all Virgos, and they're not always going to follow on each week. But, Virgo, this week, 8 of Pentacles, you're working. That's what you're doing, working. You are working your trade, your craft, your art. And you're working with single-mindedness and with the purpose of getting better at your craft, right? This is discipline. 8 of Pentacles is about discipline. So for those of you who have perhaps been out of work or not been working to the level that you want to, you will be showing a lot of discipline in this area over the next 7 days, and it's going to be affecting your love life, of course. Certainly this is the energy that is overall coming out of you just over the next 7 days, right? This is your focus. Now your person is coming in as the Magician. They are also within their own right living their best life. They are someone who's highly talented. They are, you know, they're really... what can I say? The next 7 days for them will feel like they have everything under control. Everything that they need. Accomplishing exactly what they want to accomplish. Magical almost, right? It's the highest card for talent. The Magician. Talent. And the ability to use all of your talents the best way, right? You can be talented and still not know how to use your talents. The Magician not only is talented, but he knows it and he knows how to use his talents. And so it's a confidence and it's a capability card, right? And certainly when if your person is resonating with this energy, this next 7 days, they are very much in their element. Now, how do you guys see each other? Page of Cups is how you see them, and the World is how they see you. So you see them and they're coming on to you. Right? You see them, they're giving you tokens of affection. They're letting you know there's someone who's not afraid. You see them as someone who's flirtatious and unafraid of letting you know what they want or letting you know that they're interested. They do, however, it does feel young. It feels fresh, right? It feels like a flirtation, right? And that's how you're seeing them right now. They see you as the World. So I think they're feeling a little harder for you than you are necessarily for them at this stage in the reading. We're going to go further, but you know, for them to see you as the World, they see you, I'm going to say, as somebody who for them fits into their destiny, fits into where they are, fits into who they are. It should be a part of what they are doing in their lives. Do you know what I'm saying? And it could be that's surely the reason why they are coming across as a Page of Cups to you, because they're unafraid of showing you this is, I'm going to say this is a new connection, because to see him as Page of Cups, it feels fairly new. You know, the Page of Cups is the energy that shows up in the very, very beginning when he just lets you know, or she just lets you know that they are interested and give you just a little tokens, the very beginning, most beginning part of a connection, and yet they see you as the world. So it almost is as if that they may have had eyes on you for quite a long time, or they may, your impact on them has been much more like profound. Okay. Now, the world is also completion, by the way, right? And it's starting a new stage on your destined path. So they could also be seeing you as part of the next stage of their lives. Okay? Now, what do you both desire? The Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. Well, here we go. You desire, you desire what is accepted, what is sort of ordered, right? Ordered and traditional, right? You decide you want it to be traditional. You're searching for traditionality here in this connection, and also commitment. So Hierophant is the highest card for commitment, but commitment also to your faith and to your belief. And so I think here you are requiring them, or certainly in this relationship, you have a high degree of requiring them to sort of be part of your ethos, your spiritual life, your religious life, how you see the world, all of that. So rarely part of a idea, and a committed to that. So you know what I'm saying? It's this feels almost as if Virgo, like, whatever way that you live, they need to live that way too. For example, say if you are practicing of some sort of faith, in this relationship or this connection, you require them to also be of that same faith, and if they aren't, they need to convert, sort of thing, right? Or whatever it is for you is your culture and your basis point that you are also so committed to. Because by the way, over here you're doing a lot of work. They need this commitment is what you desire here for them. And even if it's not a religious one or a spiritual one, it's a commitment to your way of life that you require from them. Because I would say, Virgo, your way of life is very powerful and sort of the dominant, right? What you do is very important to you. And so that's interesting. For them, it's the Knight of Cups. And so Knight of Cups is, they desire to express love and to have romance and to go through the courtship, right? They want to go through the courtship. They want to go further. They want to express further. They want to know more, right? Knight of Cups is the next step, right? Page of Cups. So they've let you know now, oh, okay, I'm interested. But what they desire in this relationship, the Knight of Cups energy, is, and I'm going to say to you, they desire this from you in return. So it can be that they are wanting you now to be the one to bring in a lot more romance, a lot more of that energy, right? That Knight of Cups energy, that wooing, courting energy. Not sure that you're doing it just yet because you are very much consumed with your work right now. What needs to happen? For you, a decision, and for them, a victory. And so, yeah, it almost seems to me that, yeah, for you, you need to make a decision, right? What is it about this connection, and how shall I have this connection in my life, right? Where's the balance? Okay? Because Two of Swords, Moon and Libra energy, right? So, this feels like it's a reading for a Virgo who's very demanding, okay, which isn't a bad thing, but there's a definite decision that needs to be made for this to progress. For them, it's Six of Wands. So they desire to have a victory, and sort of, I want to say, a reaffirmation of anything, if anything, excuse me, right? So it doesn't have to necessarily be a victory, but a very public reaffirmation that this is worth them putting their time and effort into, because you are clearly stalling up here. You're clearly having decisions that you need to make. Let's get some clarity and see. Now that Seven of Swords over here at the bottom of the deck gives me pause, because it makes me feel like there's outside interference coming in that is nefarious, treacherous, and that is there to sort of disrupt your plans, right? This energy is something is trying to interfere here. It could just be as simple as friends who try to give you bad advice or who are envious of you, who want to covet what you have and therefore destroy what you have. You know, or pettiness. There's a pettiness there, jealousy. If I can't have him, you can't have him, or if I can't have her, you can't have her attitude. That's what I'm feeling off of this Seven of Swords down here. So take care if there isn't something like that also interfering in with this connection here. Show me what's going on for Virgo. Okay, Page of Wands, all right. Nine of Swords, damn. Death, okay. And Six of Swords, there you go. So, there's anxiety there. Okay, there's some anxiety, Nine of Swords, there's some worry. Nine of Swords is anxiety, and it can also be a fear of sort of the karma of your decisions coming back to haunt you. Right? Sometimes there's always some guilt associated with Nine of Swords. What have I done? Right? Am I going to have to pay for my past sins now? So there's anxiety, there's worries, there's regret. Sometimes regret for things that we don't necessarily need to regret. And it's interesting that this will come in on how you guys see each other. Okay? Now, Page of Wands is here for both of you. There's a fearlessness, Virgo, for you and your person, and you both are very, very creative and sort of idealistic. Page of Wands is letting you know that both of you have the courage to follow your passion. But then when we get here to how you guys work with each other and what you desire, we then have a crash and kind of, because there is anxiety and death. And death is a loss. So, what's going on with that, right? What's going on with that? Death is a card for Scorpio. There may be some scorpionic energy that is interfering, or a person with scorpionic energy that is interfering. I want to say there's a fear of loss here, right? There's a fear of death. And in tarot, we don't see death as a physical death, but a loss, the ending of something. And a death needs to really come, I'm going to say. Here we have fear, Nine of Swords. It's interesting. There's a fear here. But also, I'm going to say it's not only a fear, but it seems to me death is coming in to show you that there needs to be a loss or an ending, a cauterizing, or a death to something before this can happen. Right? And you're in the land of indecision here, and it could be that your decision, you know, there may be something, other energy in your life, Virgo, other relationship, other connection in your life that needs to end if you intend to move forward with this person. Because I don't necessarily feel your energy is negative towards this person or feeling any shadow energy towards this person, yet the energy is there. The treachery from without is coming in. So, take care, beware, Virgo. It can be, feels to me also that some of this anxiety here, it's almost as if you've met somebody here and while at the same time all of this is going on with this person in terms of deciding like, you know, what should I do with them and all of that? Will they fit into my worldview and all of that? At the same time, you have this anxiety over something in your life. Could be a previous relationship or could be a current relationship with someone. They may be very volatile. You may not be sure what they're going to do. There's some anxiety here, and yet at the same time a decision needs to be made here. Two of Swords, that's going to impact this death card. And this is down to you, right, Virgo? Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to make the right decision and therefore invite death or a loss or an ending to something into your life to make way for something new? And is that all part of the decision-making process? Ultimately, what needs to happen is Six of Swords. In order to further this decision and have a bit of a victory for your person, you both have to agree to move towards calmer waters and decide intentionally to be in harmonious relationships with harmonious connections. And if that requires a decision that brings death into your life in some other area, because that part of your life needs to end, then so be it, right? I would say. Let's get some energy, spirits of shadow, darkness, and light to see what else may be coming in. What else may be coming in. Tell me what's going on. What kind of spirits are impacting this connection for Virgo? Show me. You know, death always reminds us that the old has to be completely sort of cleared away. You know, what is old needs to die and decay and wither away and disappear to make room for the new. And that's really the full cycle of death, right? And it is only the first step of transformation. So, you know, spirit of air, clarity, awareness, and truth, nostalgia, aching, old flame. There we go. Spirit of the Fae, mischief, play, and fantasy. So there you go. Clarity comes in, and clarity has to come in, Virgo, to make the right decisions. But there is a spirit of the past here, and that's what I'm, you know, this is exactly what I'm saying. This regret, this anxiety, it's about somebody in your past, or maybe somebody who you were just recently with, or just currently breaking up with, or you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have just broke up a few weeks ago, but this new connection is not it. There's an old flame in your life, and it's causing you a lot of, you know, disconcertedness. And spirit of the Fae, mischief, play, and fantasy. Well, that's the trickster coming in, right? And so it could be Virgo. Very much it feels like you may have met somebody a little that there's a potential with. You are absolutely busy with work right now anyway, okay? You have these high level of demands for your person, but at the same time, what is really impacting this connection, or even the start of this connection, is an old flame for some of you who's come in to cause some mischief. They're causing some trickery, right? There's something going on here with that, and you're worried about it, and you need to make decisions need to be made. Are you willing to continue with this, or, you know, the death is coming in for what you desire. Death is the connection, so a loss must be made, or a loss must be experienced, an ending. Clarity, awareness, and truth comes in. Excellent reading, Virgo. Gonna leave it at that. I hope you got some clarity out of it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. But for right now, guys, damn. Get back to me on that one, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye-bye, Virgo.